Hey Leo, welcome to your reading. This is your predictions for the month of October 2022. So lovely to have you here. Before we begin, I just want to remind you not to forget to check your moon, sun, and rising to get the most accurate predictions and a full picture. But really, you'll find that your rising is the sign that resonates with you the most, as astrologers have explained, and from personal experience as well. It has to deal with your external world, the rising sign. So yeah, make sure you check that out. If you want to start your reading right away, I like to shuffle with your energy around. You'll find the timestamps, the timestamp for the beginning of your reading down in the description box. Other than that, it's really lovely to have you around. If you're interested in any of the decks that I use, do know that I always leave their names down in the description box, and I try to list them, at least on this channel in specific, I list them in the order in which these decks have appeared. Right, so we're nearly there. I'm just going to shuffle your tea leaves before we begin. And let's see, my dear Leo, what is happening for you in the month of October. So, first things first, let's start with your tarot. You have the Six of Swords. You have the Nine of Pentacles, the King of Pentacles, the Ace of Pentacles. You have the Queen of Pentacles. Whoa, a lot of pentacles, Leo. 9, King, Ace, Queen. You have the Wheel of Fortune. I mean, Leo, there we go. Expect a lot of fortune coming in this month. This is very clear here. You have the Seven of Wands and you have the Emperor. Amazing cards for you this month, my dear Leo. Definitely expect an influx of finances coming in for you in this month. Let's take a look at your oracle cards. So you have Hold the Connection. You have Isis, well, big energies for sure. You have Mars in Taurus with Defense. And let's pick this one. It's a month, actually. September. Wow. All right. So I'll push your cards up and let's see what's up with your energy in October. So Leo, right off the bat, we can clearly see that moving on from September, you're unlocking a difficult situation that you have at work with all of these pentacles. So you could have felt with the Seven of Wands a lot of challenges that could have been keeping you unable to move. Just like the card suggests, you could have felt imprisoned, like you wanted to do something about it. You were trying to ward off these challenges with the Defense card here, but maybe things weren't moving in the way that you would have preferred them to. So this month we're seeing you finally coming out of this difficult situation from September onto October. You could have started with the Ace of Pentacles to see in September things getting better. Actually, your position is could have started to improve in September. And now in October, you're reaping all of the benefits of the hard work that you've been putting in. Six of Swords, things have been slowly moving pretty well for you in September, actually. That's why September is really highlighted here. Excuse me. So since September, your wishes are starting to come to fruition. It's starting to happen, although you could have still felt the old energy of feeling stuck, that things weren't moving in the way that you would prefer. Some things could have been moving and others were stagnant. And I do see a bit of worry here. But do know, with Hold the Connection, your card is telling you to hold on just a little bit longer. In October, things are going to change completely. With the Emperor card, there is the opposite energy of you now feeling in control. You feeling that things are not in control of you, but you rather hold the reins and you are able to move them in the way that you prefer. You have Isis here as well as the Empress. Isis is the most important goddess in ancient Egypt. So now you're being put in a very favorable position. And the wonderful thing about Isis is that she never gives up. Whatever situation it is, even with death, it doesn't do her part. Isis is known to have collected the body of her dear husband Osiris from all over ancient Egypt, that was cut into little pieces and distributed all over ancient Egypt. She collected these pieces and brought back her husband back to life. Not only that, but they also had their child Horus. So you are unbeatable, Leo. You did not stop. We can see your strength here. And because you kept persevering, even if the challenges seemed like they weren't going to go away, you did not stop, my dear Leo. And now you're starting to feel, in September, you're starting to feel that things are moving and coming out. And in October, you're in a great position. Queen of Pentacles, your resources, Queen of Pentacles and King of Pentacles, my God. There's a lot of money coming in conjunction with the Wheel of Fortune. It's a new beginning financially for you. There's a huge jump and a huge upgrade in your finances. And this time with defense, you know how to protect it. You know how to keep it coming. And boy, my dear Leo, with the Nine of Pentacles, this is a financial dream come true for you. Moving on from this point, you're entering a new path. A new type of growth that will continue to be with you. It's not like a high that's moving down. No, you have Isis and the Emperor here showing stability, showing strength, showing reigning over a situation. And so this situation is now yours, my dear Leo. If you know how to spell fortune, this is yours. My dear beautiful Leo, I hope you enjoy it. I hope you enjoyed this upgrade in your wealth. It's written in the cards. This card in specific with the Wheel of Fortune really reminds me of tarot, because they're holding cards and you you have been promised, obviously, over and over in your tarot readings, in your fortune telling sessions, or maybe the signs that you have been seeing. There have been true signs coming for you, telling you not to worry, that it's going to be okay. There is wealth coming in. And now, with this card showing up as a Wheel of Fortune, this is the manifestation of these promises coming to you in real life, and they are happening in October. My dear Leo, I'm so happy for you, very excited for you. And please do let me know the exciting news once they happen for you. Okay, so let's see what else you have in the cards, literally, as we've seen here, for you in the month of October, Leo. You have the Hierophant, you have the Hermit, you also have the Magician. Oh, two cards. The 10 of Pentacles and the 4 of Pentacles. Your cards are magnificent, my dear Leo. You also have, wow, 3 cards. The Chariot, the 7 of Cups, and the King of Wands. All right, that's enough for the tarot cards. These are the chosen cards. You have Practice Tenderness. You have the 4th Moon Mansion with Stone. You have Saturn and Sagittarius with Fulfillment. Talk about finances coming in. This is the talisman of winning the lottery. So it's like so much money is coming in. It's like you're winning the lottery here. Although, be mindful, Leo, with the Chariot here in the form of the snail. Maybe not all of it's gonna come right at the same time, but you're building great momentum to great wealth. Okay, what else are we seeing? I think I'm picking this one. You have Shield. You need to defend yourself. Right. Again, I'll make your cards more visible. So, Leo, with the 4 of Pentacles, here showing traveling suitcases, as well as the Chariot with movement here. I see now that this is the Four of Pentacles and the Seven of Pentacles. You're kind of planning for a trip to travel later on, Leo, because we have the sea here, we have the travel suitcases, we have a ship. Yeah, so we have movement all over your reading. This shows me that in the month of October, you're definitely saving up, planning for a trip. And Seven of Cups, this is a trip either of your dreams or something that you would love to travel to, a place that you would love to travel to. And I see with the King of Wands, you see the Leo here representing you, Leo, standing up all posh, proud, popular. You can see the pose of being well achieved, and you see others bowing down. Not that this is a nice thing at all, but it seems like things are working for you, Leo. That's the type of energy. People have a lot of respect for you this month. Maybe you are going out to restaurants or making big purchases or something of the sort, where you'll feel like others are treating you with a lot of respect. That's the energy that I see in your cards, Leo. Please don't shoot me for it. This is what I see here. I see things working for you. I see that people are not just giving you respect, but are also tending to your needs, making sure that you are quite comfortable so that you focus on the important things that you have on your mind, my dear Leo. That's the energy that I see here. Okay, so another thing that I'm seeing you doing in the month of October, Leo, with the shield and fulfillment, I see not only are you planning here for some wonderful trip, may you always enjoy it, Leo, you also have a lot of plans to do with how to protect your money. My goodness, I mean, for you to think about that, this must be a huge influx of raining money coming in. So yeah, now you're thinking, wow, I have a lot of money coming in. I'm expecting more to come. It's something that will continue to happen with Jupiter here. It's expanding. It's always coming in. And now you're thinking, right, I need to protect this money coming in. What do I need to do to keep it or increase it? Do I need to invest maybe in some place else? Do I need to make some purchases? Do I need to save them in the bank? Whatever you come up with, you're thinking this month. So many plans, but coming from a place of dreams, coming from a place of fantasy. Whatever you wished for, you're now actually applying. You're doing things that you haven't done before, Leo. So excited for you. Yeah. It's like it's a new experience here for you. You're like, oh, I'm going to do this with this money. I'm going to travel. Yeah, it's certainly a wonderful key month for you. And with this stone, I'm seeing the Akashic records. I see that this is the time of your life where you're making fortune. This is meant to happen to you. And yeah, make no mistake, with the Hierophant here, there's a lot of work and study and planning going on this month in terms of your work, how you're going to manage your finances, what you're going to do with this trip. So a magical month, just like the Magician is showing us, Leo. Certainly a month that will feel like you need to pinch yourself to believe. I cannot believe your cards. They are magnificent, my dear Leo. I'm truly wishing you all of these blessings and more in the month of October. Okay, so we have stone and practice tenderness, which are quite opposite in their energy. Stone is stiff, and the card here is advising you to practice tenderness. So this shows me that with all of this excitement, there might be some stiffness going on. Whether it's excitement about protecting your new wealth, or excitement about this trip, or excitement about your work and what you want to do. keep an open mind, Leo, is the message here. Because sometimes when we're so excited, we tend to maybe jump at the first opportunity or the things that we see because of this excitement. So here the advice is, don't be stubborn or stuck on the first things that you see. Weigh it out. Be tender with yourself. It might be a bit hard with the Four of Pentacles to practice self-discipline, to wait until you find the best things in every area, even in your work. And so with tenderness, you speak to yourself softly and you say to yourself, I'm always going to get the best. I am blessed. I manifest what I want. And I'm going to take things slow. I'm going to take this exciting energy and I'm going to use it slowly but surely. And this way, you're blessed with, just as things came in, you're blessed with what goes out. This is exactly your message here, my dear Leo. So, yeah, don't be stuck in your ways. Take your time. Don't be too excited to just jump into things. Take your time. Let things rest and sit until you find the best option to allocate in everything that you want, my dear beautiful Leo. Now, I do see, however, with all of this excitement, you will be spending time alone this month at work. So we have the Hierophant in conjunction with the Hermit. I see that this month, although very magical, there will be some dull moments because you see them in the shadow here. You know, it's almost don't want to appear like the rest of the cards. So there will be dull moments, where a lot of dull moments, I must say, where you have to work, you have to stay alone to finish some important tasks or projects that are due, that have a time limit to them. And I see you working, but being very disciplined, my dear Leo, this month, making sure you finish all the tasks that need to get done. But this month, again with the tenderness, I see a new strategy here in your work. You're being much more tender and malleable in how you do your work. So perhaps you're very disciplined with the stone here. You did things in a certain way. You didn't change them. This month, you're allowing yourself to finish the projects that you need to finish. You're still very disciplined. You're still doing what needs to get done. But at the same time, you're being very lenient on yourself. So you're working maybe on more manageable times that you prefer. Perhaps you are doing things in a much more comfortable way. You're taking care of yourself as well as your work. So there's much more leniency I see in your reading this month with how you do your work. Although it's still the same, it's set in stone. You have to finish certain things to get this going. Maybe people are trusting you more with your service or your products, and you have maybe a lot of orders, or maybe your manager is depending on you, have a bigger position. Whichever case it is, you're still being very a person who people can depend on, but at the same time you're being very lenient on yourself, my dear Leo, which is wonderful news for you. I'm very happy. This way you get to enjoy yourself, enjoy your life, as well as finish up your work. But there's a big part of your month where you are alone, working, doing what needs to get done. Good for you, my dear Leo. But I can't help get attracted to this card. You have so much respect. Perhaps you are promoted in a bigger position, my dear Leo, and you have a lot of people who have gained so much respect for this amazing position that you're in. Yeah, it's like you have a big name this month. You see, this lion has a poster on the back saying Dieu Lion. Perhaps this is their stage name. So we see you have a name now, a reputation. People are impressed with what you're doing. people are treating you with that type of respect, my dear Leo. It's so impressive. And I gotta say, this card has been sticking out, calling for my attention, needs to come out. What do we have here? Retreat. See, Leo, I'm telling you, you are going to go on an amazing vacation, but you see, it has a circle, it's contained, it's in the clouds, it's not yet. You're planning for it, but certainly look forward to an amazing vacation that you're going to be planning for, that you will experience later on in the month ahead. Let's do a cheat sheet. How about we pull out a tea leaf, the first tea leaf we see, and see what month is that, right? Oh. November, really? Wow. Well, my dear beautiful Leo, it seems like you might be going on an amazing vacation in the month of November. Wishing you all the best. Leo, I think I've enjoyed your reading the most. What an exciting reading. Wishing you the best. May you always have blessings coming in. I wish you would always enjoy your life. This was your reading, my dear Leo. And if you've enjoyed it, please give me a thumbs up. Subscribe to the channel so that you never miss a reading that I upload. And please don't forget to check out my productivity book. Leo, this book could really help you out in your journey. I see you are a hard worker. This book could help you become a more productive, self-disciplined person, all while enjoying that. And so it's small, straight to the point. You won't waste time or procrastinate reading it, but you'll find that it has all the key advice and secrets to becoming a productive person right away, all while enjoying the process. And so if you're interested in checking it out, you'll find a link to this ebook down in the description box. And by the way, there's also an audiobook if you love listening to your books. And Leo, it was such a pleasure. Wishing you the best. Enjoy your beautiful month, and I'll catch you in the next reading. Bye.